Houses off market at a near record rate. It's true. See right here. And it's from our good friends Redfin. So it must be true. So what's going on? Houses are taking longer to sell, period. We've spoken about this for a very long time, and we know that it's a thing. Unfortunately, it is what it is, right? Rates have gone high. People don't know what's going on with the Iran war. Everybody seems to be hating on the politicians. Everybody's trying to figure out what's going which way with the politicians, with the election. And rates are at an all-time high. So I don't know. I mean, nobody knows what's going on with the economy. They're fearful of their jobs. So homes are going to take longer to sell, period. I'm getting people coming in, finally trickling into my listings, and it's great. Inventory is rising faster than demand, except for in the Bay Area, right? I mean, this is all across the United States. Some sellers still have pandemic era price expectations. That's true as well. You talk to them about a price and then the market contracted, and then you're kind of sitting there with your thumbs twiddling. And then delisting can be a strategic reset. It can, but you have to get realistic with pricing. You can't expect what was going to happen 3 months ago. It's just not going to happen, period. Right? Don't forget, we have one weekend where rates went below 6%, and now everybody's like, oh, maybe I'll just wait until that happens. But the reality is you can buy points. And if you can't afford the points, you can ask the seller to help. It's just a time to be strategic these days, right? Delisting is most common in Atlanta. If you have houses on market for an extended period of time, we pull them off market and put them back on. Bay Area homeowners are relisting at a high rate. Yep. Because they still want that price. And they're like, well, I don't have to worry about it. My clients are like, I don't need to sell the house. I'm not desperate to sell. And if I can't get my price, I'm not going to do it. And, make me work extra hard, but that's just part of life. Okay. Probate and estate sales, we're starting to do a couple more of these this year. They're coming down the pike, and it just is what it is. I'd much rather do that than divorce jobs, just because it's part of life, right? Divorce is dirty and not gross. It's just sad, right? And it is, when your parents pass away or they get old and they get to the point where they can't handle themselves anymore, it's sad, right? I get that, but it's also, we have that program that helps people get into the next step of their life, the next chapter of their lives, and that is moving on with their house. And sometimes we tell you, as the child of that older adult, don't sell that house just yet. There's reasons why. If you want to learn why, ask me. Cupertino House of the Week, this one right here on Pumpkin Drive, not my listing, $3 million, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square feet, 1963. And it's over here off of Bub, and Jollyman Park is right here. Monte Vista High School is right here. That's De Anza. And yes, you're right by the train station. These are my old stomping grounds. So, I know these houses very well. We had friends that lived over here. And these houses are kind of standard. There's nothing great about them. I mean, you could just take a look at the kitchen right here. Standard. It was remodeled back in probably the 90s or the early 2000s, but everything's white. The appliances are white, so they didn't really put a whole lot into it. Maybe some floor, new lights. They called it a day. Willow Glen House of the Week, Camino Ricardo, not my listing, $3 million, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,500 square feet, built in 1939. And if you want to know where it is, it's on the west side of Lincoln Ave. So you're not getting a whole lot of traffic, but you are getting airplane, the airport flight path noise over here. That just is what it is. If you want to take a look at it this weekend, let me know. I'm happy to take a look at any of these. $100 million listing. Holy moly. Con Valley Road. I wish it was my listing. It's not. 14 bedrooms, 9.5 baths. 8,300 square feet, built in 00. That's awesome that they did that. Wow. Let's look at the house. How about that? Oh my goodness. Come on now. I hope it comes with that fire truck. I haven't seen the house yet. Where's the house? $100 million for that little thing right there. How many acres is it? 2,000 acres. I could see that. But you're also in the middle of nowhere. You're in the middle of nowhere. This is like the family ranch. I know a couple people up there. Maybe I'll sell it to them. There you go. And nothing crazy going on. We're still seeing San Benito as a slow runner, and obviously Santa Clara is the winner in number of sales every week. You know, it's great being in a high volume county, but it is what it is, right? San Mateo still has the highest average sales price. It's $2.5 million for a house in Santa Clara on the average, and then median sales price is 2.1 and 2. So don't get all offended that these prices don't get all egotistical, right? And we've almost had 6,000 listings. We're on pace to do 7,300 homes this year. That's more than 2023, so that's good. And we're banking into the 2024, 2025 range now. So, all right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching on Vito with Cupertino. We'll see you out there.